Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a War of Brothers campaign for you. Our first round is going to be the log cabin, followed up by the framing fence lines. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for the support. If you'd like the support, go beneath the video and hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. So our regiments for today, on the CSA side, you have the Kentucky Outlaws, 7th South Carolina, 6th Arkansas, 14th Tennessee, 20th Georgia, 7th Louisiana, Archers Brigade, Army of Northern Virginia, 65th Illinois, and the 1st Ohio, whereas on the Union side, you have the Midwest Brigade, 1st Maryland, 8th Connecticut, New York Volunteers, 5th New Hampshire, and the 3rd United States Horse Artillery. Server pop, as of now, is 278. Inbalance is 4 towards the Union side. CSA not taking arty, Union has 4. So the infantry imbalance is actually dead even right now. Frontline reporters today. On our Union side, you have Parker from the 6th New York, and then on the other end, you got Meat Cutter from the 14th Tennessee. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground while also seeing what is going on in the sky. And co-commentating with me today, we have Longstreet. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey everybody, Longstreet from War Rights Discord, and a Florida and IVB. Sorry, I almost said MYV. IVB.
He's triple regging.
Oh my god. And looking forward to checking out this battle today. I'm excited and good to be with you.
Heck yeah. So, the rules for this event are a little unique. We didn't start at 45 because the mainline infantry cannot move out until 42. They can quick time until the 40-minute mark. You might notice, though, that there are some CSA units out already, and then I think there's Union units over there. These are called skirmishers. They can start moving right at the 45-minute mark. However, they can't start capping the points until the 42-minute mark, and that's what we're playing Conquest for both rounds. Conquest, you have 3 points on the map. You're trying to capture a majority of them. If you do, you start dealing your ticket drain on your opponent. So if you're up 1 flagpole, you're doing 1 flagpole's worth. If you deal up 2, you're doing 2, 3, 3. If each side has 1, like we do right now, they cancel each other out, and nobody's losing tickets. So, that being said, Longstreet, you got any opinion on Conquest strategy for this map, or anything in general?
You know, the more I've been playing Conquest, it seems like the best strategy is just to stick together and then just kind of work toward each point. Because I see a lot of times, I mean, it just depends on the event too, but I've seen a lot of times in the events I'm in where the team's just all over the place and there's not a lot of communication because people are on different parts of the map. And it just seems like it's a lot harder that way. If you just stick together as a team and then just kind of work from point to point, it just seems like it goes better. Because you can wipe the team easier. That's defending. Speaking
of a wipe, 20th Georgia is getting ran right through right now by 8th Connecticut.
V-Corps just went crazy.
The V-Corps blob, it's a hard thing to beat. You got a lot more CSA reinforcements showing up, though. And it looks like they might hold this. You got a bunch of 1st Maryland, but a lot of CSA in the woods. Holding back in a little bit of cover, but 8th Connecticut actually got one.
That was nice. Like, I didn't know any of those units were there, and then they all came out.
I know. Really good timing on their part, but as you can see, Union's got the A point that is considered their safe point. As a note, you got Union artillery over there. CSA artillery is over here for some reason, and that's why they didn't take any arty, in my opinion. CSA going for C. You got a little bit of an engagement going on over there, but it looks like CSA is making progress. But CSA is looking good so far.
Is A able to get on point or no?
I don't know what they were thinking when they put some of these arty spots on these newer maps. Like, some of these are just like you're just looking at a forest.
Yep.
It's like, what are you gonna do?
No comment on which developer did that. So. Yeah, no, it's
lead the fifth. Lead the fifth.
It's like all the drill camp skirmish maps too. 95% of them are terrible and make no sense. It's just like DI artillery. It's just there to say we have it. Anyways, so CSA. CSA is won pretty dominantly on the B point. Union, it looks like they have all their flags, which is nice. Rest of the Union, though, is starting to do a little flanking around. Maybe they're trying to charge the arty, which CSA didn't have any, or they're just trying to get this awesome flank. But that will come to fruition in a minute. Meanwhile, C point, A and V knows, and they won the point. 3rd Usha, rest in peace.
Definitely no, that's for sure.
So
that guy missed point blank.
Caught in 4K. Meanwhile, CSA is doing a little flank of their own. You got 20th Georgia after initially getting wiped. Looks like They're going to try to do a little end around here.
Shout out to the 20th, guys. Hell yeah.
Union's pushing out a little bit. That's the thing is, at least until the past couple of weeks, the 5th Corps Blob has really taken over this event, and Union won non-stop for a long time. The past couple of weeks,
Really?
CSA's been
Wow.
putting... Yeah, a little surprising, I know. But CSA has been putting a lot better of a fight the past couple of weeks, and so far they're doing well today. But here comes this Union flank. I mean, TKO trying to hold this with 6 Arkansas, Midwest Brigade pushing in with 5th New Hampshire, and this little end around by the Union seems to kind of been stalled out here. I mean, they're winning. Well, they finally won the rocks, but the thing is that, as Longstreet mentioned, the communication is really important for a big map like this. That's why sticking together makes sense, especially because in this event they don't use a Steam chat. They got to communicate by talking to each other in game, and spreading yourself out like Union's kind of done here can be difficult. Here comes CSA counterattack.
Get that flag down.
So beatable.
Crazy statement. And CSA is going to throw them off, and
That was a really good counterattack there.
it was
Or countercharge, I should say.
getting the flag as well. And unfortunately, the few Union that have survived here might
Ooh,
not
I
be-
like this. This looks good if they charge. This looks
See,
good.
it's A and V. I think someone just got team killed.
I heard that.
Here they go. Oh, Union flag's getting out of there quickly.
Oh. Oh.
Actually, it looked like Union was about to move out. That's why they shifted away. Real good timing from A and V. You can tell a lot what's going on in the corn there. My goodness.
Oh, wow. They did real good on that.
They swept them. They got one flag for the moment.
Shout out to Killer. He's just walking with them. He's just with the enemy.
Oh.
Oh, they got him. Sad. Rip.
So they're going to get that flag out. Not a whole lot of guys. You do see some Union movement going over to the sea point. I remember it was, oh, how long ago was it? It was probably like a year and a half ago where they did the EU Fredericksburg reenactment event. And
Yep,
the
I was
CSA
there, yeah.
had the stone wall and Union was down here. They were quick timing and double quicking up here. That
I
was,
played on both sides, thankfully, for the arena, because we were doing 7th Ohio stuff. So I trained them for it because they wanted to do it. So I was teaching them how to do all the maneuvers and stuff. So I helped them for that, and then we later we did the UEC version. So, or actually it was the other way, or the next day. The next day we did the UEC version. So I got to stand on the wall and I got to charge up the hill, and the wall was definitely more fun.
yeah, I can
Charging up
imagine
the
that. All right, we're
Yeah.
gonna quick time at the wall. We'll make it, boys. If we believe. Anyways, that Union group that shifted off is starting to put a little pressure at sea. Not enough CSA to defend, especially when a lot of the Union main spawns are starting to head out this way. Regardless, Union's almost engaged. And
CSA's been really good. Yeah.
but they've got to make a move soon because this sea point is under threat by a lot of Union. Looks like A&V is cycling back over to defend, which should help. CSA not really sending anyone over to the A point. Union has their
Union's
artillery
making a
over
move
there.
up there to the south. Yeah.
I feel bad for Union already. They're just gonna sit there and do nothing.
That's
for
so
most of the round.
boring. Yeah. That's so boring.
Hey, they get XP. 20th Georgia's sitting there. Oh, they 180. NYV sees them. And they're gonna back off to the point. I mean, CSA should hold
Smart.
B. Uh-oh. CSA might be a little surrounded.
Fredericksburg.
Fredericksburg. They're on the wrong side of the stone wall. No,
Wrong side, no.
this is not a part of the script.
You're breaking the script.
Union did or got the C point down. They are starting to cap it though. A&V does get wiped there. Flag is down. You got some CSA moving in the woods though. It's 7th LA cycling around to the backside, which they should get some nice shots. You got 3 CSA here too. Could change the battle. You never know. And Union is
The
shooting
Union
at the
blob is
friendlies.
looking. Bruh.
Yeah, then now they now they realize. But Union gets the C point. They're up a flagpole. They need that badly. And they need to hop over in a second.
Southwest west.
Wait, southwest?
I know they're there.
Yes, southwest. Some guy said, wait, southwest? Yes.
Oh, are they just going to charge them out?
I mean, it's V-Corps. They can do it.
Garrison the rocks and put it far.
Garrison the rocks. That's the first time I've heard that in my life.
Independent fire, boys. Independent fire.
Point blank, light it.
Watch the
Oh, you missed.
northeast.
And that should... Well, if they hit their shots. But it's not always easy. The shade really provides a lot of cover. It makes it a little hard to see. There's also a log.
Yeah, big time. I hate shooting into the shade.
I mean, I don't know if I can...
I don't know how you haven't shot me yet, but
I guess it's okay, but it's still... Oh, that guy just...
I wonder if we could find Billy
another near
tonight.
miss.
I just mean, like, every time to me at least, I've been shooting into the shade, it just seems like they're doing way more damage to us than we're doing to them.
Yeah.
So I just...
Well,
I just
because you
hate being in
can't
that
see them
situation.
that well.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
And so you just don't know.
Right.
But you got TKO starting to shift up. A lot of pressure here in the center. Looks like A and V and 6 Arkansas are charging in here. They're going up and over. They want to get in right away. May the bonking begin.
Yes, sir, right here. Look out! There's an officer right there. He's got a revolver. He's gonna kill us. I got him. No, he ain't.
Yeah, I don't get why they have the no bayonets rule if they're still getting into melee. Like, they should just allow them to have bayonets, honestly.
I think it's just trying to encourage a shootout, which
It's
obviously
not
not.
working too well.
Yeah. I mean, if
There's been so many charges.
if it's like the historical rules event, it's like the CU event earlier today, but it was like they have no sprinting and no bayonets. The no sprinting kills an attacker charging, in my opinion. It's not the
Right,
no
right,
bayonets.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, it just the no bayonets causes these longer spread out charges since it takes long to kill people. Flags can spawn more people in.
Keep up that fire, dog.
So-
Keep up that fire.
It is historical, though, because, I mean, people are not running around with bayonets on, like, 24/7 like we usually do, so.
Right. The devs in there, we don't want charging game.
Based.
But yet every
I like
action
shootouts.
over the past year outside of the shooting update has been for charging. Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah, backwards. Backwards and forward.
65th Illinois is going for that point. You got a couple of Union groups here and there kind of defending. 6 New York, NYV's over here. And they should be able to stop the 65th. I don't know if they're bringing a flag. They're not. But should be able to prevent that. And most of the CSA is left at B
crazy.
point. I'm gonna laugh if they just run right past. It's 8th Connecticut too. For those of you who haven't watched this a whole lot, this event, 8th Connecticut will just run right through the enemy, and they won't charge in melee. They'll just run right through and go to where they want.
It's happening again. Look.
Yeah, I know. They just run right through, and watch, CSA's just not even going to follow them. Well, I mean, the point is right in front of them, but it's just...
And they're a blob, too. It's not like there's some, like, 5-man or
Right.
something.
8th Connecticut is like a hobbit.
Oh, here we
except-
go. Whoa, whoa, go back to the wall, go back to the wall, go back to the wall.
Oh, there's charging!
There's shenanigans. Oh, okay. I thought there was a big blob versus blob thing there.
Yeah, the big 5 Union man blob. Anyways, you got 5th Corps charging into TKO and Archer's Brigade. And it looks like that's a little close, but Union won that. One CSA flag is down. CSA hits engaged. Meanwhile, rest of the CSA is gunning it to the C point, and they should be able to get it back, but looks like there's a lot more than just 8th Connecticut at that B point, so Union's trading points here, not a terrible idea.
Never mind. They're taking down the flag.
Yeah, if you're defending a point you don't think you're going to win, and you can easily get to another point.
Do we want to
Might as well
set
head
up
that
a good
way.
screen now? Again, out maybe. How did they get around us this time? Did they go out in the trees? Because we should probably screen out. Uh-oh. Roger, rocks. 14th for the rocks. Let's go. Let's start making it hot out there. Let's go.
So it looks like they're trying to set up their defense at C. Meanwhile, Union's bonsaiing into the B point. CSA have to be thrown off that pretty quickly. But you got the rest of the CSA starting to move over. CSA is going to get C back. Union's about to get B. And that Union group is gung-hoing it back to the C point.
This is the one thing I hate is just all these across the map charges.
There's so much going on.
Run to another point. Run to one point. Run to another point.
Ground fitness pacer test. It's a multi-stage aerobic capacity test. You're just non-stop running. It'd be funny,
yeah.
Yeah, it'd be funny if you could just train your character. Like, you could...
Attribute points.
Yeah. I'm buffing my character's stamina. That'd be crazy. They should, though, for the leveling system they have, the character customization is locked behind certain levels. I think that'd be a
They should
good
probably
idea.
like have the ability to speed up reloads. It should probably be like one perk, like you have like one.
That
thing
would be crazy.
But not like a lot though, just like a couple seconds.
Get a little customization in there. Nice shot there. Eye blue.
Cut him down.
A and V
Longer
getting
stamina, something like that.
CSA kind of crunching the few Union that are here. Got a couple more Union up there, which are distracting a lot of CSA. CSA trying to put a little pressure here at B. But I mean, that flagpole differential is going to deal any more ticket loss, or going to deal a lot more ticket loss than anything else in this game can deal too. So Union's doing fine.
Yeah, the V core blob's chilling.
Stop waiting for the flag in one spot and keep moving.
They're gonna charge. They're repositioned 20th Georgia or 6th Arkansas. Looks like they're pulling off. So Union for now will have the 2 points. Meanwhile, a lot of CSA are showing up to C when they don't necessarily need it. But it's not like they would know that per se.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what the hell's going on on this game. On these, oh wow, on these game modes.
It's Meat Cutter there, 14th Tennessee.
Yes, I'm Saturday.
Meat Cutter the GOAT.
Oh,
There he goes.
I think they did shoot him. That's good. Clip that.
It is. I wrote that down on my little
There you go.
timestamp marker. That'll come out on May 11th at 6 a.m. Eastern Time
Yo.
on the Clips channel, Instagram, and TikTok. Praise be.
One of the greatest of all time. Clip channels.
The TikTok page that gets me 1 view per post. I think they shadow banned me. They don't like my posts.
That's sad.
That's what it is.
You need to do some dances.
I'll just copy the Civil War.
Civil War dances.
Oh, hello. Anyways, CS is putting, looks like they're making another attempt at the point. 5th New Hampshire running up. They're about to get slaughtered, though. They don't see TKO. Now they do.
What are you doing?
Right here. They're right here.
Jesus! Die! Die! Die!
I got him. There's more of them.
And that'll... Yeah.
That happened.
AB is putting some nice flanking shots here on the Union on the stone wall.
Hello?
And however, you got a lot more Union moving in. Being Midwest Brigade reinforcing. Got some Union engaging over there. Bunch of tiny little groups off doing their own thing. And tickets about even at this point. Union actually looks like they kind of outnumber the CSA at C. We could potentially see a triple cap here. Maybe. Actually, no, there's more CSA. The perspective changes everything.
I had to in some of those quick conquest games. Those are so funny. Where it ends in like 2 minutes.
the EU HRE event this morning or this afternoon, it finished in like 15, 20 minutes. It was fast.
Yeah.
But CSA charging in, trying to take the stone wall, kind of trying to secure that L formation on the Union. Union push back up against the stone wall to try to hold that.
Take a step back off the fence. Take a step back off the
Watch
fence.
out. They're probably going to try to wrap around our
Get him,
right.
Savage.
Get
Get him.
off our fence.
Good shit,
Yes,
Move,
they
let me
are.
get him. I want to stab him.
Sorry,
team.
They should be allowed to have bayonets on at this point. They should have them for a few minutes. I'm intrigued, though. You had a fair amount of CSA guys in kind of a melee. Archer's Brigade. That looks like Texas Guard. Some of them are there. They're just sitting back taking shots, so...
Tickets are close now.
Yeah, Union should start getting an edge soon. Meanwhile, backside here, CSA could potentially move towards A, which they tried earlier. You still got some Union over there. Looks like 20th Georgia is going to try to get behind Union. Same with 6th Arkansas. A little bit of crossfire here. Well, it's not a bad place to be at.
Really good, yeah. I'll just laughing at Hellhammer, so fucking Yankee.
Holy flank! How far are they going?
Wow. I didn't know you could go out there.
I didn't know either. Why would you?
Are they just like racing? Like they're paralleling each other until they hit the edge of the map? Is that what happened?
Is this the corner? Ah, they
That's
reached
the edge
it.
of the map, yeah.
Crazy. That was a great shot on that CSA guy. Union charging
It
in.
was. That's a crazy charge.
And Union actually kind of overwhelming the CSA there.
They did, yeah. Like,
I didn't see CSA hit a whole lot of shots when Union pushed up. I don't, or maybe I just don't remember. CSA flag, good job. Good gesture.
yeah, good job to him. Yeah.
Stay on the wall.
I stabbed him.
CSA hits taking losses. B point goes down. Looks like CSA did eventually overwhelm that. You got groups passing each other through the corn. And CSA is going to retake this middle point, so... But Union's going to take the C point. They just keep trading. It's working out great for Union. Union's just kind of hopping back and forth whenever CSA start to overwhelm them. I mean, CSA's playing really good. They're, for the most part, sticking together, and they're winning these points. But Union just... The moment they think they're not going to win, they just leave it and go back to the safe point. So CSA... I mean, they did leave guys back here to defend A and V, but they got pulled really far away and lost that hold, too. So, both sides taking losses.
Okay, it's gonna be hell
They're probably 60% strength.
They're
if we push
direct.
them.
It's just It's just
There's gonna be two flags coming from the corn from the south anyways. We're gonna have to
They're getting that flag
hold
up.
on both
Just
sides.
rejoin company C.
Copy. C's to continue moving this way. Company
Yeah,
C.
you guys get north, I'll get south. Right here on the fence, boys. Space out of sacred, right here.
I wonder... Union's got their flag. They should see that those are
Remember to
friendlies.
get your load.
This is so weird looking at this, because I know this is Reno's. Dude, I don't... It hasn't really clicked that Reno's is this close to Garland's stand, but... Looking at it from this perspective is weird. I need more skirmish maps.
We do, yeah.
Good skirmish maps.
Skirmish we
Should
trust.
clarify. But,
Yeah, not like road with hill.
dude, that comment from Trusty kind of killed me. Where they were saying that adding another map with a hill and whatnot wouldn't increase player base in reference to like a new Gettysburg map, saying like,
Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
That killed me. I'm like, are you kidding me?
No way. Like, yeah.
Sure, Gettysburg is another hill, another cornfield, but people
One of
know
the
that a lot
top
more.
attractions in the U.S. And people travel from all over the country to go there. But some random drill camp map doesn't draw the same amount of people.
Yeah.
Or will draw the same amount of people. Like, no, bro.
No way.
Gettysburg would have like crazy people.
It's
Crazy
like,
amount of people buying the game.
I played this game a lot more before. I played this game before going to Antietam, and actually going Antietam for the first time after playing this game a lot. It was like, this is pretty sick. just seeing what it looks like in person versus in game.
Right, right.
It's where did this guy come from? That's impressive. So you got some Union running around at B. Midwest Brigade. I don't know if they're trying to go for a flank at C or if they're trying to end around the. I don't know what they're doing.
To the cell.
It seems like they took a lot of heat, but their numbers looked okay. I
mean,
think they're just regrouping.
Yeah, if they're trying to contest B, I don't know why they ran right past DKO. You got some Union going out to get the flag. You got more CSA about to hit NWB.
Right flank hold. Independent fire, direct front.
And now Midwest goes in.
Independent fire, light him up.
That's some moves.
Yeah, Spixie, please calm down in the line. You'll make it very confusing for others and panic. I got the 3C rule. Cool, calm, and collective.
Okay.
Collective, cool, calm, and collective.
Collective. They might get this decap, maybe, unless 6 Arkansas comes in.
DKO. Keep killing them.
I mean, oh, they start the decap, but here comes 6 Arkansas. Anything happening over there? About should soon.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know I love you. Raise this flag. Raise the flag. Arkansas, I want you guys right here on this line.
So they're gonna hold that. Good on them, but CSA's down half a stage. They gotta make a move soon. And look at that.
Big charge, wow.
For the script, they all charged at
Looks
different
painful.
times.
Real painful.
They're spread out, which isn't great, but a lot of these Union guys are shooting right now, obviously, trying to get these first kills, so maybe the later CSA is going to be able to get in a little better, but
Right, right.
thinking of the positives. CSA starting the decap, though. A lot of Union, nonetheless, are still here, and they probably should start countercharging this out in a second or so. At least if they
Looks
want
like
to hold
Union
it.
has it. They have way more guys.
Yeah. But can they stop the decap? I don't think it's going to matter because Union has a flag, but...
They're shooting the guys off it pretty well, but it's getting close now. It's like a few pixels more, and it's going to be decap.
Come here, meat cutter.
Oh.
Stay off my fucking goddamn pole, you fucking Johnny Rib!
They're going to get it. Heck of a
Nice
hold there.
defense.
Yeah.
Nice. That was really close.
This has to be respawns. Yeah, there's a couple flags there. I was like, if a group didn't go in, that'd be really sad, but no, that's enough guys for a respawn wave.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, you got Union pushing up. They might get a decap here. They're already starting to decap it, and you got a lot of CSA moving away from the point, which Union might be able to cap all 3 points. They're at least going to be able to get a 2-point lead for a while, which CSA cannot afford at this point.
Guys are down to the right, Reggie.
Okay, thank you.
There you go.
Oh yeah, they're flanking. They're flanking. Look on your right.
When they get that decap, CSA is going to drop into breaking any second. You have some CSA popping out of the corn here as well. 5th New Hampshire getting in it with TKO. But I'm surprised Union's not sending their flag to bear to try and go cap that point.
They're going in the rocks.
Oh, we got him, boys. We got him.
Hell yeah.
Hey, this flagpole's empty over here. You can get the flag up on the pole.
There he goes. Yeah,
Let's
there's
go, let's go.
There you go. Huge. It's like, this is a golden opportunity right here. Especially
There are
on
some
a
rebs there, though, but yeah.
especially
Oh,
on
yeah,
a,
they're defending it.
especially with how wide this map is. I don't know if I've ever seen a triple cap on this map. And they're charging. Which they don't really need to. But they'll do it nonetheless. CSA flag backs out right away. And that'll overwhelm. So maybe a good charge there in the end. Actually, they have a lot still holding back there. So not that bad. CSA's making another push. Which looks like it's not going to work. I mean, they're getting the edge, which is good at least.
Come to my spear, you little southerner. Come to my spear. Oh yeah, come to my spear. Oh yeah, red bacon.
So if Union gets all 3 points, CSA, well, look at that. So they're dealing 3 flagpoles worth, and CSA at this point has to neutralize 2 points or capture a point within the next 3 minutes, or else it's game over. Which there's no
That'll be a
CSA
heck of a
thing. I don't know if CSA is going to be able to do it. Their best bet is B right now. They've charged at C twice and it hasn't worked. Looks like one of their flags is down as well, which that's really weird. It's like as I zoom out, there's more and more dirt that shows on top of it.
Yeah, they made a bunch of changes to like the.
It's invisible.
I don't know what it's called, like the not the field of view, but like the rendering distance.
Nah. Anything for the little optimization.
Right.
It's actually kind of crazy to think about how buggy this game was a couple years ago versus now. I
like never crash now.
surely the devs have a build of War of Rights from a couple years ago. Surely.
Show me how I fart.
That'd be cool to get hands on. But I bet, I don't know.
I wouldn't want to get hands on it because it would be crashing all the time.
It'd be a nice little video to make, but you got, let's see, 8th Connecticut Cav. They're just charging into the woods, causing a little chaos. Not necessarily, you know, honestly, it doesn't matter. They're up by so many tickets, and CSA, I don't know how much they've dropped through breaking, but they've at least dropped a third of a stage. I mean, that bar, CSA is going to be in last stand regardless. Well, CSA has got to start the process by the minute mark, or else they're not going to be able to get onto the counterattack. Which, again, not really going to matter because they're going to hit last stand.
I'm here for negotiations. Are we here to negotiate now? No, we're here to negotiate.
There they go. Flags don't really mean much anymore for CSA, but if a Union guy dies, or CSA guy dies, they don't come back. I will note, though, flags are still important for the campaign, not necessarily this round individually. I mean, the outcome's not going to change depending on how many flags CSA has capped, but if I'm pretty sure it's the winning team has more flagpoles capped at the end, it knocks the losing team back more spots on the board. So fighting over these points is still important even at the end, which makes a lot of sense. So I wonder what CSA is going to do. They're at least going to get that B point. I wonder if they're going to go try decap another point. If I were them, I would just hunker down on a point, which, did they get this off in time? Surely. Surely that's enough time, right? The game doesn't, if once it hits 0, the game's going to end, so if they don't have it up by 0. Oh my goodness.
Oh. Wow.
Longstreet, very quick thoughts.
Wow. I mean, really well done by Union there. You can watch this replay here and see they just kind of outflanked big time in the beginning. It didn't work a couple times. Eventually it worked, and then they blopped together on that top point, and then that messed up the other team, and then they were able to move around them, get the other point, and it worked. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff.
That was really funny. That ending was really funny. All right.
There was definitely some shenanigans.
It was a heck of a thing. We'll see you all shortly for round number 2. All right. Sorry about the little brief jump scare with the halftime highlights. That was a misclick. Anyways, here we are with the framing fence line skirmishers. Again, moved out at 45. Could start capping points at 42. Infantry can quick time at 42, and then they can double quick and sprint now. We'll note Union skirmishers can't be for a little bit because they can get there before CSA, but CSA eventually won it back. CSA have the safe point at A. They're rushing to that by their artillery. Union artillery is located on top of this hill here where they normally are on the roulette lane, and they have the C point. Server pop, as of right now, it's 290. Inbalance is 6 towards the Union side. Union has 16 in artillery. CSA is 11. So our infantry imbalance right now is 11 in favor of the Union side. With that being said, Longstreet, you got any insight into this map?
Actually, this is one of the maps I kind of like for this game mode. This is a really cool charge right here. I don't really want to talk over this, but I'll talk after.
I'm bringing 5 guys over here. Get the flag up, get the flag up.
Wait, CSA's just shredding the Union as they walk across the sunken lane.
Yeah, I don't know where they were going with that. Was crazy. I didn't want to talk over that. That was crazy.
I don't blame you. That's what they call good commentary.
Right. So yeah, on this map, I usually see teams just play these 2 points, this one and then the one by the Union spawn. I don't really see a lot of moves for that rear point, the CSA point. I don't know why, but that's just from my experience. So,
Back it up.
yeah, that's all I know about this map. See those 2 points.
Complete chaos, though, at this center point. Union is holding their ground. CSA did try to charge them out, but they gave up a good amount of numbers charging in. Union held strong. And it looks like Union's probably going to take this point back, which they need.
Yeah, that charge was really crazy, but good, really good.
We gotta survive.
It'd be kind of cool if there was an option for spectators who could turn off the smoke.
Shoot the flag.
That would be nice, yeah.
Just spam toggle it, but yeah, Union's going to hold that. They're going to take the point. You have CSA respawn. CSA is down a flag. Malone. Oh my, Union already. That was a great shot.
Who ordered their flag to get on the point, for crying out loud?
Third us shows most of those Union guns there. They did really good last week, like game-changing good last week on a Wheatfields map, which is the Conquest map. And it would be nice to see him do good again. You got more CSA moving up. Archer's Brigade, I assume, respawns. Still only one CSA flag down right now.
Someone's raising their flag. I can't tell what side it is.
It's Union.
Union, yeah.
There's no shot at CSA, guys. That would be... That'd be impressive.
I know, that's what it's like. I wanted to make sure because it was a red flag. I couldn't see what was on it.
Shoot him on point, shoot him on point, shoot him on point.
So Union gets that point. They're down about a fourth of a stage right now. Oh, nice RC shot. There's a CSA flag sitting behind the Archers Brigade line, and they're just not picking it up. That's 2 flags down now.
There's a flag down here, boys.
That's important. Can I keep those
Nice
flags
CSA
up?
already shot. Yep, flags are going to be that really important thing for both sides, really. Got a couple Union guys going in. Look at that! You got 4 8th Connecticut guys who just walked right through the CSA line. And
It's so funny.
Oh,
They just do it every time.
Meat Cutter sees him and he's down. Rip. Kevin's just destroying him. A lot more Union reinforcing. Union can get to this point a couple seconds before the CSA can, if they hurry it up. And where's the CSA? Union looks like they outnumber CSA overall, and they not a whole lot, but got some more Union guys moving across the road. I bet a lot of CSA are dead and waiting for the flag respawns, which there's a lot of Union shooting down on them, and they're not really going to be able to get those respawns. So more 8th Connecticut guys have walked right through the CSA lines, and they're just hiding back there. What the heck? Got some Union guys as well, just kind of slowly pushing through CSA. They get another CSA flag down, and this battle has flipped on its head. I know there hasn't been a lot already, but CSA was doing good, and then Union just kind of took this over. And it looks like all CSA flags are going to be down very shortly unless they bring them out. And briefly noticing far west side of the map, you do have some 5th New Hampshire guys. Looks like they're maybe going to move towards the 8 point to try to get a decap, but there's some CSA guys taking a stroll of the map. Archer in general here, which, well, they definitely...
They notice them now, yeah, they're looking at him.
You're so getting told on. I'm a tattletale. I'm a...
Bruh.
He's telling us friendlies. You can't kill out of line in this event, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, that's 3 CSA flags down. Looks like a couple guys are going to try to get it. The Long Dong Chopper and the Paw Paw. I get one, I assume. Nope, he died. Geez, Union's making a push now towards that A point. At least 8th Connecticut's getting formed up a little closer. They have a flag with them as well. So, I don't know where that 4th CSA flag is. There it is. However, there's a high chance right now that Union might be able to get this A point. I don't know what 8th Connecticut's thinking. I don't know if you can ever tell what they're thinking. In a good way. In a good way. It's like you don't know if they're going to charge in or if they're just going to run straight through your line and go to that save point. They've done that numerous times. Meanwhile, 5th New Hampshire is moving around. Getting close to that A point.
Very sneaky. Very sneaky.
I mean, that's the thing. The Union team composition is dang near perfect. Because you got 5th Corps, large blobbing group. They got NYV and Midwest, which are kind of more of those medium-sized groups that can go and operate on their own. You got 3rd USHA, which does decent at Arty. And then you got the 5th New Hampshire, who can act as that small force that goes around and decap points. It is a literal perfect composition. And speaking of 8th Connecticut, here comes the charge.
Oh, fuck, I killed Storm. Jeez.
And a team kill as heard.
You die real good, boy.
Fuck!
So that's another CSA flag down, and you need flags to win in this game mode, and Union is making it severely difficult for the CSA to keep them up.
Yeah, CSA are we're trying to go around for this other point here, but Union caught him. Yeah, they're not letting them go there.
Yeah.
Oh, they split up though. Let's see if they get the rest of the guys.
That's it, CSA down to engage. I saw once where CSA did a similar thing like this in the pubs, and all the Union team was down there at B, and there was an officer or two that just stared at the CSA walking like this, and they just let him go.
It's odd.
It was,
What?
Yeah. It was actually really funny. I think it was Viceroy who was taking his guys back here from 12th Virginia. And
Yeah.
what he did is he kept his flag back here in the woods and had all his guys run up to this point, decap it, and run back here right away. And every time the Union ran up, took the point back, went out looking for them, never fully went into the woods, and then left. And that happened like 2-3 times. It was
good.
hilarious.
That's good.
Which 20th Georgia snuck through. I don't think they don't have a flag,
nice,
but they can get a decap off, and Union thinks they have the job done. So, looks like 5th New Hampshire for the Union. Their little group got wiped in the distance. I don't see them anymore, unless they flew around the map, which
I think they got caught taking the flag down.
yeah, definitely a possibility. 8th Connecticut is moving around. You got a lot of CSA forming up on this side, maybe trying to flank around at B. 8th Connecticut sees these poor fellows who are about to die. Uh-oh.
These are not friendlies. Hello, hello.
Rip.
You want to suck my penis?
Bruh.
Independent fire ain't the one defense.
And that might be another CSA flag down. I will say, even though CSA's had their flags knocked down a lot, they are getting them back up, which is very, very good. You need that. 20 Georgia, it's wide open. They're being cautious. Did that flag just... Yeah, right. Looks like they're going to start going for that, though. Which, I don't know if Union has a gun face that... Oh my goodness, they do.
Ooh, they're ready.
They just got it. They got to kill 3 of these guys. Oh no! Oh no!
You're going for a walk now? This is the worst time.
Oh my goodness!
No.
Oh, no!
No.
Fumble of the century.
The timing.
This guy sees him though. Can he do it? Harold. Oh, he can't kill out of line, so he stopped. Man, feels bad. So bayonet's now active, it being past 30-minute mark, and here's the decal.
What the heck? What the hell happened?
Ooh.
So, good decap there from 20th Georgia. Union missed them, and I mean, that's all you really need. And the thing with a no Steam Chat event is that all the Union officers are like, oh crap, they got our save point, so I need to go and get it, because you don't know if your friendly groups are going to get it, so you might have an overreaction, which Union is sending, I would say, a reasonable amount of guys. Meanwhile, at the B point, 8th Connecticut is doing a little rear action here. Oh no.
Federals! Y'all chill, wait, y'all chill. I surrender. Wait.
I surrender.
And they're doing a little pincer action.
Where are you gonna go, baby? Where are you gonna go?
And CSA gets cleanly
Nice
wiped
pincer
out.
there. Yeah.
Flag down. A lot of CSA over there. That's the thing. CSA either has to blob up a lot more if they want to be successful against 5th Corps, or if they see 5th Corps, they just have to run away. And if,
right, yeah.
Because the problem is that CSA is putting a lot of pressure on B and most of 5th Corps, if not all of 5th Corps is here. They should just try to run around and potentially go to that C point, because if anything, it might spread out 5th Corps in a huge way. Now, will it work? I don't know, but, you know, it's probably better than this.
I see what I was saying about the B and C point. Most of the time when I play are like the only ones that get attacked. This is funny.
So Union get the C point back. They're starting to deal that ticket drain. Here comes CSA on the middle B point. Union's kind of split up a little bit now.
Come on, boys.
You're in the corn! Rebels in the corn! No, rice cooker!
And first Maryland finally collapsing over. You got more Union shifting down here, and CSA might have wanted the core and somehow not getting the flag though.
The voice crack was wild.
I think that's Billy the Kid. Very
That was
iconic voice.
Powerful. Yeah. It was powerful.
Yep. Where is he? I hear him. I think he's on CSA.
Reform! Recover back, go back. We gotta recover. Go back.
If we find him again. Very iconic voice. But
That was really good by Union there.
yeah, I mean,
They're holding it. I don't see CSA gonna be able to do much unless they group together and get them.
yeah, and it's going to be a lot more harder for CSA to do that because they have a lot more regiments on their side, and it's easy pickings for 5th Corps.
Right.
So CSA's got to change their game plan, or they got to have new teams, which I don't know when this season for this campaign ends, but I doubt we'll ever see 5th Corps split up onto different teams. That's why you form a corps or a brigade in the first place with other regiments, is to try to play with them more often, or at least be on the same team. But
Yeah, right. But it's a pain in the ass for everybody else.
Yep, indeed it is.
Yep.
But hey, we're all still here playing it, and as long as they have fun, right? That's the whole goal of playing this game, right?
Of course.
Supposedly.
Yep.
No. CSA is about to drop into taking losses down a whole morale stage. I mean, unless they keep a group back at C to kind of throw the Union off, Union's going to be able to put.
And look at that like defensive wall, the Union defensive wall. It's crazy.
They just. Well, Union might see them over here though. Oh, can CSA? How far can they go out? Okay. They're right in the boundary, and unfortunately, not out far enough. Oh no, they're getting the reloads.
Yep, behind us.
No. No.
I'm sorry.
That was brutal.
Oh my god, he almost killed me.
And they're bringing the flag this time, which 20th Georgia made it. The question is does the Union see them? CSA down to taking losses now. I don't think they see him. So 20th Georgia might be able to get a cap potentially. You got some movement here on B. Surprised that Union group didn't see the CSA moving into the corn beside them, but Archer's Brigade's up here. Looks like 65th Illinois is over here as well.
They already said GG. Some guy already said GG.
Well, I mean, based on how things are going, odds
rough,
favor Union
yeah.
by a
It's
large
looking
margin.
bleak.
It's like that FIFA game we were playing before this, when you're looking on the field, the pop-up
All
would
of them
show
were.
chance to
All
win.
of those were rough. All of those were
I mean,
rough.
we don't talk about the, oh my goodness, where'd CSA go? They vanished. What the heck? Just like our winnings.
Yeah,
in
just
that
like
game.
that. Yeah.
Well, when it popped up on the field, the chance to win and a chance to draw, that was pretty
8%.
neat. Yeah. That's the next thing we're gonna add on our broadcast is a big graph, and it's gonna do the live chance to win on it. It's all just guesses too. But I don't know. CSA's definitely got very low odds to win this game at this point.
Yeah, I'd say 20%. That's my
I'd say less.
percentage there.
I mean, they got to hold one of these, the B and C point, and 20th Georgia alone is not going to be able to hold, and it looks like Union has
No.
reinforcements. NYV's showing up at the right time.
Hold the fence, hold the fence. They're going back. Going back behind
So this should at least make this point a little more interesting. I mean, good move on NYV. I assume they saw him, but it was a good eye. I don't know what that Union group's doing there. I mean, they're letting a lot of CSA just go on the sides, but maybe they just don't see him. I don't know. This just looks like it's going to be a slow death for the CSA side.
They're so disjointed. It's just like there's not much you can do. That's what I was saying. That the 20%, if they can group up and then attack, but that just doesn't happen.
It's so hard with the map being spread out as is.
Yeah.
CSA's never really together unless they get teamed wiped, but they're not together in the first place outside of that first charge. So.
And they have been team wiped a couple times, but they just went out on their own.
There was a bunch that ran through the woods over there.
So. Oh well.
West.
This is like mini picket patrol over there. Find the CSA.
The game mode we need back so desperately.
It's still there.
It is. It doesn't really get played anymore. You can't spectate in it too, which is unfortunate. But
I think they did that intentionally, but yeah, it is good.
it makes sense.
Friendly. We're friendly. Friendly.
Fight, Maryland, fight. Press T.
Friendly. Friendly.
Press T. Keep fighting. Fighting.
Friendly.
You think they're friendly?
Fighting. Press
We're friendly.
Press T.
I can't lie, I like to do that sometimes. Say friendly.
The whole charge is going on. Friendly. Oh, volley.
Yeah.
Hello. Oh.
That was a really good volley. Nice. Who was that? Who shot that?
Let's not show them. Let's take guesses in the
okay.
comment section. Everyone just starts
Oh
arguing.
yeah, take a guess. Take a guess.
8th Connecticut. Look at that.
Hey, V-Core. Nice. Give him buck and ball.
I
wanna
don't
see
remember
V-Core buck
who
and
I
ball.
was talking through. I think it was Crucified from First Maryland. But he said when they were going to do their 5th Corps meetup, like at Gettysburg, whatever, he wanted to wear a shirt like I Spawn recruited here or something like that. That would be so iconic, in my opinion.
Standing at Pickett's charge with the ice spawn recruiting.
The first time I went to Gettysburg, one of the more memorable things was me remembering that a KFC was on the battlefield.
Oh yeah, I've heard of a few things like that. There's a hotel or there's a KFC or.
Funny.
Well, in this action where the KFC is at, I think it's a McDonald's. I think the McDonald's was like an American Battlefield Trust video.
Definitely.
Like right in the middle of some part of the action, yeah.
I think.
Well, right where this McDonald's is.
They fought over the ice cream machine. That's why it's broken.
They wanted rations from the ice cream machine.
Big charges though on the B point here.
It looks like they got it. Like,
it's close.
It looked kind of even, yeah.
Union flag's down. Union already. Oh,
Nice.
That's not a team kill you want there.
Oh, I thought, yeah,
I mean, they hit some CSA, they hit their friendlies too, and that prevented them from getting the flag. And
CSA get it?
Yeah, but that 8 point is on.
Rip. Yeah.
The moment CSA finally gets some success, it's instantly ripped out as First Maryland went for the 8 point, and they're gonna get it. That's sad. Meanwhile, C's actually C's getting a little spicy. Union's doing a similar thing to what we saw last round, right?
Yep.
They went off for the opponent's safe point. They said we don't care if we lose that middle point because we're just gonna go take this with our numbers. So,
Swap together, wipe the enemy, and then start spreading out a little bit, and it works.
CSA almost into breaking now.
Behind us, the north. They're coming north. Where we were shooting from.
20 Georgia wants to show up here as well.
Go Fupa. Shout out to Fupa.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
Hey, you're by yourself, dude. Stop.
That's it with the Georgia accent.
Right, get out of here.
Fupa.
Alright, fall back, Georgia. Fall back.
Dodge that shot.
Thanks for those tickets. Thanks for the tickets, you fucking nerds.
He's great. He's great.
So NYV is holding that down pretty well. I mean, Union's up to a morale loss on the CSA again. Then they go into breaking, and it's like that has to be so demoralizing. Like you actually win on the B point, you take it.
Like, yes, we're turning it around, and then like,
bam, that would kill it. Oh my goodness. Just like playing NHL Hockey Ultimate Team.
Oh no.
That'd be funny.
That was you were torturing yourself trying to play only Red Wings players while everyone else had like Wayne Gretzky.
A glorious time to be alive.
Everybody had Wayne Gretzky, and you had Petrie.
Jeff Petrie, the GOAT. Dude, it was so mad because when I went to those hockey games too, he was injured, and so when I was up on the boards when they were practicing, he just wasn't there. I was very sad. Oh wow. Hopefully, I think he's there next year. Anyways, we gotta sign War of Rights contracts. Dude, that's what would make War of Rights spicy is if people sign contracts with regiments.
Yo.
There's
like trades and shit.
Yeah.
Trading members.
Oh, that would go crazy. The War of Rights
headlines. That'd be so crazy. Yeah.
Would not work in any way. Anyways, First Maryland's charging back, trying to take back the B point, and meanwhile they left, so CSA got that 8 point back.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. Go in him. Go into him.
They're still behind you.
One thing I love about like this game for some people is they take the team kills personally. It just makes me laugh every time where they like get genuinely mad that someone team killed them. Like they just ran up and shot him in the head. But it's always like during a charge or something. I just always find it funny.
One of the few earliest memories I had on this game, it was Roulette Lane. I spawned in as Union, walked up, saw like 4 or 5 Union guys sitting and talking, and I was debating it for like 5 minutes, and I team killed one of them.
Oh, good lord.
Hello there. Yeah. Team killed one of them.
Wow,
Everyone
look at that,
started screaming. I got team killed back. Glorious times.
Artie actually did something there.
I know. Third Usher is not that bad.
No, they're hitting it.
Wow, NYV
There's some
is
shenanigans going on over here.
Nobody. I mean, I think this is 20th Georgia. They're just going for a swim. They're using the little weeds here or whatever as cover. It's so weird because I don't know why this pond is here. Yeah, at least when
not there at the time of the battle. It was not there.
I know. And when you go there now, the pond's like there.
And also, the wall at the graveyard, that was not there either.
Yeah.
For Harper's Ferry graveyard.
Yeah, that should just go for all the time. Boys.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Momo's farmhouse graveyard.
I don't think both of them were there actually.
I know the Momo's farmhouse graveyard wasn't there.
I remember someone saying that the Harper's Ferry one's not there either. I could be wrong.
Be surprised.
I know definitely the Mama's one though. Yeah, it was not there. Yeah. And you can even see it in game how it's modeled. It's just like it's not just stones. It's like perfectly made concrete.
Yep.
It just looks out of place.
There's Mama tombstones at the Harper's Ferry graveyard, which
Right.
that should not be there.
Yeah.
Which was a fun fact
Oh,
I learned in
well,
the
what can you
GeoGuessr
do?
video, which you all should watch.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that GeoGuessr. That was a good idea. That was funny.
You got Midwest Brigade in 8th Connecticut. We're going for that A point again.
That is a blob.
Yeah, and they're being chased by A and V. However, they outnumber by a little bit. They actually stopped and they're turning around. I don't know if they sense A and V moving in, or if they see that flag. You kind of can't see that flag.
I just shot their officer in the face.
Nice.
Get that guy, get that guy.
Whoa, a bunch of Federals here.
Don't let him get to the front.
I don't know if I've seen a stone wall with a snake fence in it that much. Jeez. 8th Connecticut and Midwest, they hold that off. It's a numbers game. They take this A point back, and they're going to charge the Artie out, who has 2 guns turned towards them.
What the fuck?
They just... Yep.
They just... Yep.
Yeah, they did. Well, I don't know how well it shows up in my stream to you, but they,
that little smoke cloud, yeah, way over.
It's way over there. So this is weird because I don't know. It just, I mean, there's stuff happening, but this just feels like the conclusion. We know what the conclusion is. We're just kind of waiting for it to happen.
We've known it for about like 20 minutes.
Which I guess. Oh, there's 4 of them officers.
That's crazy. What is this? Can they do that? Is that allowed?
Well, apparently it is. I mean, I guess we'll find out.
I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, there'll probably be a debrief.
Oh, they lost it too.
That's what? That's wild.
Unfortunate.
That's crazy.
It looks like you got some more charging. Union's going to hold that. You got a lot of CSA heading back the A. And that's the thing, too, is, I mean, I don't know. It feels like the decapping the safe point is going to hurt CSA more because they have a lot smaller groups. And so...
Right, yeah.
Compared to Union, who just is like, oh, I see one big group heading over there. I don't know. Anyway, CSA gaining a little bit of ground here. Union flag backs off. Buford the kid.
Oh shit! Is that Ender?
I'm reloaded, you motherfucker.
Keep pushing it, keep pushing
Damn.
keep pushing, keep pushing, let's go.
Meat Cutter's push it up. He wants the action. Meat Cutter versus Russ. Meat Cutter wins. Now Eric. Oh, Eric gets shot.
Let's go! Let's fucking go!
That's hype. That's crazy.
Meat Cutter the GOAT. It's funny too because I had him on the commentate once as well, and he was just the most calm talking guy in the VC. Is great. The duality of
It's good that
mankind.
he gets into it because he gets everybody else hype.
I know, it's great. It's like Zapstar.
Right,
as well. Oh, 65th. They're trying. They're dying.
Back up.
But, yeah, any... Oh, decap at A? Oh, yeah. That was foretold. In the script beforehand.
It's a bit too late now, though.
Well, we're going to get the 2 points for a moment. You do have some Union moving down Midwest. That's kind of dive bombing. Similar numbers here. The flag in the green looks very nice. The reflections.
Keep it moving.
There it goes.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
This game has set my expectations way too high in terms of what it should look like, or what other games should look like.
Keep that flag down. Good job, boys.
And not a...
Terraria, best graphics.
Guys, I want Terraria to look like Warbrights in Minecraft. Please. If...
Warbright's mod for Terraria.
Oh my goodness.
Vicksburg trench systems.
Here comes more Union here, dive bombing the point. I mean, regardless of if they take this or not, they're about to hit CSA in the last stand, and it's going to be a slow... And it's really, most of this round has been a slow and painful death for the CSA side.
No, sir.
God damn.
Got more Union pouring in from that side as well. I was in a pubs with Militarum, he's another IVB guy, and oh, here comes some more CSA. And we just spent the whole round on Eastwoods, or is it West? It was Westwoods, just breaking a snake fence so that everyone could run right through into the war forest instead of climbing.
Oh yeah.
That was a good 10.
I like Westwoods. That's one of my favorite maps. Garland Stand, Westwoods.
I don't like Garland.
Readout. I like the readout.
I've seen Garland's way too much. CSA, it's last stand. They die, they don't come back. If they were dead, they spawn back in automatically so that CSA has a full wave. Oh my goodness. That did not kill anybody.
Holy shit.
Yeah, everyone just got knocked down.
Get the flag up.
So, just as a side note, if Union does capture all 3 points, counterattack will start, which they could wait all 3 minutes out, or they can fully wipe CSA, which is a full wipe, means you gotta kill everyone but 3 dudes. So
yeah, either to just fucking cap.
No more CSA at B and C. Ooh, I'm told that Union's gonna do battery fire by gun.
Here we go.
They're a little spread out, but, you know, they'll still look cool if they can pull it off. Any second now. Any second now.
He called it. Nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I thought that was CSA guys right there.
That would have been funny, yeah. Shoot all rounds and then CSA charges you.
So, you got some Union moving to this point. You got a couple CSA guys out there. I think they're trying to go for a decap there, a funny troll moment. But, oh, this better be a great arty shot. Man, I always forget that smoke comes out during canister.
Yeah. They did get some kills, though, for sure.
They did.
CSA line to the southwest. Southwest is CSA line, boys.
Which plenty of CSA here to at least hold this initial push from Union guys here. Got some Unions straggling in over there as well.
I'm standing here.
Sorry.
So, CSA holds for the moment. Here comes some more Union, though. Union might hit breaking, which doesn't, again, nothing really matters at this point.
Keep killing.
Like the Metallica song, nothing else matters.
Shoot him down, shoot him.
We're so cooked.
Just the caissons, just the caissons.
Yeah, I'm crouching. Holy shit. Yeah, let me try reloading here.
I mean, this is a good last second defense. Holding pretty good. Too little, too late, though.
That'd be a interesting game mode. You could kind of do a brigade mode, in a sense, with Conquest. You just have, like, CSA first have to hold the C point. They raise a flag. Union has to beat CSA at C. And if they raise their flagpole over there, then they fight over the next point. or something like that. I don't know.
You definitely could do it.
Maybe not fully cap it so you don't lose tickets to that, but you could definitely do a fun little game like that.
Keep up that independent fire, step of the leg, keep shooting them.
I'm definitely more of a Conquest fan now. I used to be like much more into Contention, but Conquest, I definitely like it more now. Because some of the Contention maps, it's like the first 2 points just like rule, like not rule, but decide the game.
Yeah, that's the first 2 in Conquest or Contention. Conquest has aged well, I think.
Yeah.
Especially on the higher pops. Contention, it's all randomness, and as you just said, it's really the first 2 points kind of decide.
Some of the spawns are like some of the points are like so bad, like wildly bad. Like 2 of them are near one spawn.
Keep shooting them, keep shooting
Like
them.
it's you just can't even like deal with some of the spawns.
It's like if it picks 1 point, it should try to help out the other team with the next point, or at least have it be close to the main spawn. But
not having 2 points, the first 2 points spawn near one side, like you're screwed.
I mean, even then it can be difficult, because let's say, right, you got Union CSA, it spawns closer to Union, so CSA travels all the way to that point near Union spawn. They charge in last second trying to get the point back, but they all die and lose their flags there. Then regardless of what the next point is, even if it favors CSA, Union will just push up through and get their flags and get it, and CSA won't have them. I've seen that so many times in Contention. It's like, if they're about to take the point, don't dive bomb in last second, because you're just going to lose your flags, and then you're going to be backtracking the rest of the game. But they only do that in pubs.
Holy shit, Kevin just got blasted.
Where's oh, he's dead. Kevin died in front of me, okay.
I'll defend you, decoys!
So Union pushing up a little bit. I think they saw their allies pushing up this way. Not a whole lot of CSA left, but Longstreet, you got any thoughts for this round as things start to close out?
Yeah, another really good round by Union. I mean, the tickets are almost the same. They were taking losses last time, they're taking losses this time. So, and they did the same strategy, which is basically glob together, get that first point, and then spread out a bit, do some flanks, and still kind of keep their form, and it worked. So, yeah, good stuff, good stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. There's not too much to Conquest, even though there's a lot going on the map at the same time. So
yeah, it's hard to watch all corners at all times. There's always some corner of the map stuff going on.
If I were these Union guys, I would stop killing the CSA, because if they're trying to cap all 3 points for the sake of the campaign board, they should just not shoot these guys, which they're not doing. Most of them aren't shooting. These CSA guys need to bonsai into them before they take it.
Fuck you, Parker.
Let them know, killer. But yeah, once they cap, they're gonna charge through, and I'm intrigued to see. Not that I'll know this. Oh no! What if no third Usher? Don't do it! Wait for them to cap it. They're about to cap it. They're literally 6 seconds away from capping. I'm gonna laugh at that. This ends similar to last round.
I think they got it. I think they got it. To be honest, I think they got it.
Yeah. Anyways, really good timing there. With that all being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video and hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise the regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Besides this, though, we have our Discord, our Clips channel, and more in the description as well. Besides all that, I appreciate you all. Could not do this without you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful start to your week. Also hope you had a good weekend. We'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night.
See you guys.